Hi everyone, welcome to episode 138 of the ArmyThinkTank podcast. I am Jen,
Jess.
and how are we doing this week?
Oh, we're just straight chilling. I hope everybody had a good holiday, good Christmas, good whatever you're celebrating, good Sunday.
I'm straight up
realistically.
dying, dude.
Jan is sick.
I don't necessarily look it. I don't necessarily sound like it. It's like worse at night and in the morning because I'm not congested like at all.
Yeah.
It's all in my throat.
Oh, that's the worst though. Like, throat is always the worst because you can't.
Yeah.
It's so hard to like heal a throat because you're talking constantly.
Yeah, and I'm not even like
eating.
I'm not even like coughing that much. It's just that instead of getting stuck like here and in my sinuses,
It's
it
like
gets
right
stuck
here.
in my throat. So
Gross.
I'm drinking a lot of liquids.
Probably for the best.
Oh, I gotta tell you, my mom got Jacob / me a cold brew pitcher maker.
Oh, yes.
And I had my first cold brew, like homemade cold brew today. It was so good.
I love cold brew.
And
love
like
making it.
It tastes like a lot more like coffee, but it didn't like annoy me like it usually does. So I could add like my normal amount of creamer, and I was just like,
this slaps. Cold brew is so good. I love my ice Americanos. I mean, like, if you saw any of my vlogs from Korea and Japan, that's like all I was drinking ever. It's so, it could be -40 outside and I still want an ice Americano.
I've said this before, but I very rarely drink hot drinks like at all.
Only like in the morning, maybe I'll have like a
I'll
cup of hot coffee.
Yeah, I'll have like the occasional hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Even then, it's like pretty rare. I'm very much partial to like my ice cold water and like my iced coffee.
It's facts.
And it's just superior.
It's just superior.
My throat does not agree, but it is superior.
It is superior.
But I also got I asked for like this kind of like weirdly shaped pillow for like side sleeper people with neck pain, aka people like me.
Okay.
And my mom got it for me.
Oh.
If I didn't have this freaking like skin infection in my leg that's hurting me to no end, I would have the perfect nights. But I've been like sleeping so fucking well apart from that pain.
Yeah.
In my leg. But I'm just like, once the shit is gone, I'm gonna be
incredible.
In heaven. I was gonna be in heaven. This is like this is like such like adult things.
Honestly though, that's like when I got my Woto body pillow, that was me. I like had the best sleep of my life. I was like, what is this?
Because it's kind of shaped like it's like smaller, like shorter on one side, and then it's like taller on the other side, so it fits like perfectly in the
cool,
like in your neck.
Yeah.
So, and it's actually like it's not the memory foam that just like keeps being compressed after you get up. It actually like expands back.
Yeah.
So, I'm over here like, we got a cold brew maker. I got a new pillow. Christmas was lit. Jacob got a mini power drill. We are adults.
You know what? I actually was having this discussion with my parents because this year we didn't do gifts because our gift is going to be traveling to the UK next year. And I was like, honestly, guys.
Yeah, that's coming up for you guys.
It's coming. And I personally think now that we're like older, I think that like traveling is such a better gift than like getting.
Don't worry, if I could, I would.
Yeah. But like, so I was talking to my parents about it, and I was just like, I think that from now on we shouldn't do birthday or Christmas gifts. Let's just go, like, pick a spot on a map and just go to that country. At
that point, you guys could be just like, okay, so birthday money into that vacation fund.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we did with the UK. Like, my parents didn't really get us like birthday gifts or like Christmas gifts or anything like that this year. And realistically, my brother's birthday gift next year will be literally in the UK. So it's like that is his birthday gift. And I just think like that is so much better. My parents were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's actually a pretty good idea."
Well, this upcoming year, my birthday will be the day we're getting off the cruise ship.
Yeah.
So we're probably just gonna have like a dinner in Florida, but we're this time around on the boat, we're gonna be doing the escape room they have, and I
Oh.
love escape rooms. So I'm just like, this is basically just like a birthday experience for me,
Yeah.
because the last birthday that I've like actually celebrated with people back home
Mhm.
was doing an escape room, like right before COVID.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Nice.
am a sucker for escape rooms and like puzzle games of that sort. So I'm just like, bring me to an escape room and I'm gonna have the time. Like food and escape room, like I'll have the time of my life.
Easy. I'm so easy. I feel like I just like to like, I don't know,
Oh my
spend
god,
time.
speaking of food, I saw your charcuterie board and that should look fire, dude.
Yeah, so this year, my mom didn't really want to cook dinner, and we were like, okay. So we just did a charcuterie like spread. We had like a bunch of cheeses and meats, and we had some like fruit
My
and
god, your brother must have been so happy.
oh my
Not
god.
not too many carbs to count. Let's
Oh,
go.
let's go. Well, and he loves like salami and like meats
Yeah.
and stuff, so it was
Who
like
doesn't?
perfect. I know, right? And I had seen this like recipe on like TikTok or like Instagram or something about
Mhm.
doing like a cooked brie with like jam in the middle and then like drizzling with
Ooh.
honey, and it was so good. Highly recommend.
Yeah, we did. Even though we're like we stayed home, just the four of us,
Yeah.
and in the morning we had cinnamon rolls.
Oh,
We
so
made
good.
the like Jacob made this like breakfast bake with like shredded hash browns, eggs, bacon,
Yum.
sausage, cheese.
Yeah.
We've made a shit ton of it. We're still eating it, so I'm just very
We
happy.
have a lot of meat, a lot of cheese.
Oh, then we made two hams,
Oh my god.
mashed potatoes.
That's so much meat. Oh my
But
god.
I'm just like, we're gonna keep on eating it, so it's
Oh
not an issue.
yeah.
It's not gonna go bad.
No,
And
no,
then we
no.
made a like chocolate, like a crummy chocolate apple pie,
Oh, yum.
and a sweet potato pie as well.
Love it.
So we have food for days.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And we're just like, we're not going anywhere, so we're just gonna make
Nah.
food.
Yeah.
Just
Honestly,
gonna make food.
that's like how we kind of did it. Like on the Saturday we went to Zoo Lights. And then which we had like we did the buffet with
Ooh,
Zoo Lights as
nice.
well. So we had like a nice dinner, and then we did like the Zoo Lights tour, and then on Christmas Eve is when we did like the charcuterie board and like the dinner, because we usually do it on Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And then Christmas Day we just had like apple crisp pretty much all day, and that's
Nice.
like it.
Oh yeah, we also made like you can buy the like the mix to make the Red Lobster like rolls, like the cheese rolls.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh.
we made a bunch of those as well. And like the trick for it to have them taste exactly like Jacob found that out on TikTok to have them taste exactly like in when you go into the restaurant is
Yeah.
you double the amount of cheese you put in.
That is 100% correct. You have to double the cheese. You have to. I've seen that too.
And so we're just like, one, got food for days, and two is
Yeah.
like just so good.
It's so good. It's so good. I love a good food haul.
So basically, Jess and I are in food comas like day after day.
Pretty much. Like this entire week is just one large food coma that I haven't recovered from.
If I wasn't sick, it would be like 100%.
It would be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I'm almost there.
Almost
like the cold doesn't bother me. It's really like it's really my leg. It's like I'm standing up. No, I'm sitting right now, and it hurts.
Yeah.
And I'm not moving.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you bitch.
You bitch, how dare you? I hope that you guys had a fun holiday and a good Christmas, whether you spend it with your family or not, or you're just having an average
Even if
Sunday,
you
Monday.
if you don't celebrate it, I hope you had a great week / a great Monday / a great weekend. Yeah. Just like it's been snowing for the past 2 days here.
It's completely sunny, so
it's not gonna stay because it's supposed to like warm up tomorrow. So I'm just like,
we did not have a white Christmas like we normally do. It's been so sunny. It's melted. It's I don't know. My dad loves it, but
it started snowing on Boxing Day, so the day after Christmas. So I'm just like, whatever, I guess.
I guess this is fine. Whatever.
Thank you, Kansas City.
Thank you so much.
But we have a little bit of BTS stuff for this last episode of the year.
Last
episode of season 3.
Crazy.
Can't believe we've been doing this for 3 years.
I know. It doesn't even feel like we have necessarily. Like, it kind of just, I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel like we've been doing it for 3 years, to be honest.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't at all.
It's wild. It's really weird.
I know. It is odd. I don't know how to feel about that.
I think we need to not think about it too hard.
Yeah, I think so.
Because like next Wednesday, like next week, Wednesday, we're gonna be like, oh, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, well, I'm starting our 4th year.
Crazy. Wild thoughts up in here.
It was like we're basically ready for season 4, but it's just like, oh well, here we are.
Here we are.
Same format, same 2 gals. What can I say?
What can we say? What can we say? Yeah, we got some BTS stuff to talk about. So first thing for BTS is episode 3 and 4 of their documentary on Disney has come out, I believe now. I haven't gotten the chance to like watch the. I kind of want to wait until all of the episodes are out, and then we'll have a like discussion about all the episodes. I think, like I said last week with episode 1 and 2, definitely watch them yourself. And
create your own opinion before
going on the internet and finding their opinion, because I do find, especially with like a documentary, people don't necessarily come to their own conclusions when it comes to stuff. They like take others of people's opinions more as a validator or as a,
and taking a quote out of context can hurt more than anything else.
Exactly. So I would suggest just watching the episodes, forming your own opinion, and then going on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and having a discussion. Because there's some people who are just taking things out of context on those websites. My biggest suggestion is to curate your timelines to make sure that you're not
that's something
anything
we haven't said in a while, but I mean, I'm barely on Twitter.
Yeah, I would say be very cautious, especially if you're a new army. I'm sure like veteran armies, you can comment in the comments to either disagree or agree with what we're saying. But to me, curating my timeline so I'm not seeing things like regarding like their military status or you know, things that they haven't said themselves. I really don't like seeing those things on my timeline, so I curate my timelines to not have that included, and all of my moods like on my timelines are incredibly respectful of BTS and their time and space. So be very cautious of that. I also really dislike hearing and seeing things from the military side of stuff when they have not said those things themselves or the company hasn't made a statement about it. I really don't like spreading that stuff, and you shouldn't want to spread that stuff either, because currently they are civilians. Like, they're not BTS. They are civilians. They are just themselves, and people should not be invading their space. Especially to post online about it is kind of really disgusting to me. And I don't want to see it. Like, I block people who share that stuff. So if you're one of those people, I will block you. Like,
we are very easy on that report block buttons.
Yeah.
So
it'll be blocked immediately if I see it on the timeline. So please don't spread those things, because it's really disrespectful to BTS themselves and their time and their space. And if they don't share it, then we shouldn't be commenting on it. It's not for us. So
I agree.
That's my PSA for those things.
Yep.
We haven't talked about that in a while, so.
Yeah, that is true.
And I've been seeing a lot more military stuff pop up that I'm like.
Especially since the Magnes went in.
Yeah, especially. Which is unfortunate, but.
It really is.
That's a whole nother story that I don't have time to get into.
Yeah. Let's not.
Let's not.
What's this about RM on Insta?
So his other account, the secondary account that we talked about, it's been active. I don't know who's posting for Namjoon.
I mean, it's not Junie.
Yeah, it's definitely not Namjoon, but somebody has been posting on this other account. This other account, I believe, is going to be attached to whatever new work he's got cooking. So something's coming. I can just sense it in my mind's eye. Like something's coming. Something. I don't know.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Let him cook, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of scary. Namjoon scares me a lot with that.
True.
Because he's just gonna drop it out of nowhere. Like there's gonna be no lead up. It's like Jimin.
Yeah.
Like it's just gonna be dropped, and then we're all just gonna be panicking. That's how I feel.
I mean, Yoongi is also very much like that. So
honestly, I feel like they've all gotten worse with that. It's like we don't have prep time. It's just like, oh, this is happening. Oh, okay.
Like dropping notice a week in advance. It's like that's not how that works.
That's not how that works. I need time to prepare mentally. But no, I get no time.
Nope.
No.
So Shusita episode 24 is out with IU finally.
Finally! Oh my god, it's such a good episode. Honestly,
how long have I been saying like IU's gonna come on Sushita? IU's gonna come on Sushita.
And it's never happened until now. Honestly, this entire episode is so good. Please go and watch it. They are such good friends. They really give off like that sibling energy because especially because they're like very similar in age. They sort of
almost like aren't they the same age?
They're the same age, and I feel like IU also had very similar struggles to BTS in terms of like the industry and her music and acting and all this kind of stuff.
Freaking love IU, dude.
I love IU so much. Oh my god. I was first introduced to IU not just through BTS but through her acting work, especially with Hotel de Luna. If you guys have been watching us for a long time, you know how much we love that show. And IU is a big part of that. It's unhealthy. We've talked about the show so many times. Can't even tell you. And I love this show so much. It's so good. She is so good. I love also too how she was like trolling Yoongi, being like, so what's going on? And Yoongi just being like, so I wasn't invited to your concert. What the heck? And her being like, oh, not this again. I cannot believe we're bringing this up again. And the competition, I love the idea of like getting her fans with ARMY to like compete who's the loudest. Because she did watch a lot of the stuff for the August D shows and concerts for D-Day and saw ARMY singing her part in People Part 2 and saying how beautiful and lovely we are.
I don't doubt that IU's fans are probably really loud, but
I think we got you beat.
ARMY is a freaking loud, dude.
I don't know. I think we got you beat on that one. We'll have to see. I want to see if that's true. She is like not only just such a beautiful person, like in general, but just such a beautiful soul. I really just love her. And I love that she got nervous, not wanting to contact Namjoon is the funniest thing. I'm like, girl, you are equally as famous as BTS, and yet you were nervous to talk to Namjoon. Like, you're
also their Sunday.
Yeah, what? I was like, that's unreal that she like asked Yoongi for his number and then couldn't contact him. I hope that they do a future collab together.
Oh my god, that would be so good.
Yoongi's voice with IU and like similarly with Junie's like deep voice with IU. Are you kidding?
That would be so freaking good.
I would love it so much. Finally, we've gotten this. I was looking forward to this episode so much because I'm like, when are we getting IU? And so
since like, Yoongi appeared on Palette, I was like, she needs to go on to Sushita. It's like, when?
I'm also kind of glad though that we got it as like the, you know, like the end of the year video. That's such a perfect like way to end the year of Sushita.
1,000%.
So good. So good. I love her so much. And I'm so glad that we got not only like one collab, but like multiple. That's so cute. Not only like one collab with IU, but like multiple collabs over like Yoongi going over to her songs, her coming over to Yoongi's song for D-Day. I love their friendship. I think it's so like healthy and
it's so good.
It's so good. And she's incredible. Like such a talented person, such a wholesome person. And their like jokes with each other are just so funny. I can't. Yoongi and his like little cute embarrassment. I love it. It's so good.
He's got a similar vibe with IU that he's got with the members. Obviously, a little bit more shy, but he's like you can tell he's very comfortable around her.
He's so comfortable with IU. I would be nervous meeting her because she's just such a beautiful person, and I'd be like scared. I don't know.
I would die.
I would die. I would literally like burst into flames or something. It would be like a whole thing.
All right. Hobie.
J-Hope
visited us on Instagram.
Not only to like post
looking fine AF.
Yeah, not only to post like the Louis Vuitton like looks that he's got going on, but also to post about Jimin's song. Like, god damn it. My heart could not take it.
God damn it.
God damn it. And we also got, because New Year's Eve is coming close, we got some out of the vault context from the behind the scenes of New Year's Rockin' Eve in 2023 when he performed solo that year.
Yeah, last year.
And he's so freaking cute. Like when ARMY was like saying his name and he's like, "Oh, is that for me?" Or like
no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, obviously. And like the rain stopping for his performance and everybody saying, "Oh, it's just for you. The rain stopped for you, J-Hope." I was like, all right, we need to stop because I can't be crying all day, every day. I need to have a break, please.
Like, please. I'm begging.
I'm begging you. He's just, it bothers me sometimes that he doesn't see like how precious he is to us. I'm like, we love you so much. I literally traveled to a different country for you, my guy.
I'm literally over here looking like this right now because we're talking about you.
Like, I love you so much. Like, stop. Stop. Speaking of somebody I love so much, Jimin. Park Jimin got me crying on camera. I cannot believe, boy, if you don't. Like, that song, if you haven't seen our reaction, it'll be, like, posted up here. That song is a lot. I love you, Park Jimin.
Yeah, I literally like bamboozled myself. We're not gonna go talk about it too much about closer than this. Just go watch the reaction. We talked about it plenty. But I bamboozled myself.
Oh yeah. We said at the beginning we weren't gonna cry, and then we cried. So
yeah,
that happened. If you haven't seen that video, it's down below, or it's up here. It's somewhere. Yeah, I love that song. It's definitely been like in the back of my mind like all week, and what a beautiful gift that we got for the Christmas season, the holiday season. And then we got a behind the scenes of the making of that teaser. I love how Tay just like is there, and he was like, "Oh, just come in. We'll just do it together." Like, stop it. I thought like when I saw the teaser that Tay was filming, and then when he wasn't, I was like, "Oh."
It just made me so happy. I clowned myself.
Jimin, like we said when we were reacting to that video, Jimin's love language is gift giving, and so to give us that that beautiful gift, and then have like Tay be a part of it, and he loves, like, you can just tell how much he loves dance and how much he loves gifting those things to us and how passionate he is about those things. It's so beautiful. He's such a beautiful soul, and to have him like be a part of BTS is just, come on.
I think my Steam is having a stroke. Either that or my dad is having issues with his Baldur's Gates because it keeps popping up.
My Steam mostly has issues constantly.
In the past like 5 minutes, it's popped up like 3 or 4 times if my dad is playing Baldur's Gate, and I'm like, I am aware. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We have a very special birthday boy.
So you guys thought that this was gonna be our last video of the year. It will not be, because on New Year's Eve, you guys are gonna get our reaction to Tae's new song with Umi called Wherever You Are.
Yes.
So look forward to that. We're very excited.
I'm so excited. I am honestly, first of all shocked at this collab because Umi is an artist. I don't really know that much about her, so I will educate a little bit before we do the reaction. But yes. I did see, because Tae had posted on his Instagram story that she had done a cover of one of his songs from Layover, and so to like, can you imagine like you do a like cover of a song of an artist
okay,
you
but
really
like
admire.
that just means that he saw it.
He saw it, he posted on his Instagram story, and now we're getting a collab. What? Wild. And she has such a beautiful voice. Like, oh my god.
I'm so excited for this collab.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Cannot wait. And it's his birthday, so like, come on. Like, what a gift. I love it. I love it so much.
Jungkook.
God damn it. JK.
So, Spotify Billions Club, the series featuring Jungkook.
Yeah, so 7 has joined Butter and Dynamite for 1 billion streams. Wow. What the heck?
Welcome.
Welcome to the Billions Club. Welcome. Welcome.
Oh god. It's fucking wild, dude.
That 1 billion?
It's been like a month and a half.
This is the craziest part about that, is it's been a month and a half of 7, and so to reach that milestone, honestly, ARMY, I'm kind of scared. Like like in a good way. Like,
yeah,
can you imagine?
Scared.
Like,
Jess, can you remember what my number 2 song on Spotify was?
Yeah. Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Which one?
And the explicit version, obviously. Obviously, it had to be that one. Crazy. I am so proud of JK. I feel like I really love 7. Like, it's definitely one of my favorite songs from Golden. It just accompanies so much of who JK is as a person, like his talent.
There's just something about that song.
Yeah.
You know? It scratches that good itch.
And to think that like he was only gonna release like a couple of solo songs and not have the album, but then having 7 be like the catalyst to that is really just like, it's so special. What a special thing. And I'm so glad he got his snacks. Obviously, he had to have his snacks, had to have his banana milk. I love it. I love it. And to go along with that, we got a behind the scenes from the iHeart Radio. Which is really cool because the guy, I'm sorry, I really don't remember the guy's name, but the guy who was interviewing him has a tattoo sleeve. So when they met him and JK was like, I really want tattoos, and like to see him like show off his new like sleeve and like go behind the scenes of like all the meanings and stuff. It's just, it's so cool to see like how far we've come from, you know, like the blurry images to like him wanting to like reveal his tattoo sleeve.
Okay, but like we went from blurry images and like fake t-shirt added in post for
and like tape over the hands. Like, yeah, it's crazy. I like, we were living in the dark ages, you know, back in the day. And now look where we are. We get a full sleeve.
We still get fair all over our forehead, so it's fine.
True. It's facts.
But I think that brings us to the end. Let's go to our songs of the week.
Yes.
Why don't you go first?
I think that my BTS song is gonna be Snowflower this week. V featuring Peak Boy. Because the sentiment of like Christmas, like without you wouldn't be Christmas at all, I feel like is how I feel about BTS. Like
Oh yeah.
Not having them over Christmas kind of feels wrong. Like it just feels wrong. It feels like that should not be the case.
I get you.
And then the opposite of that.
Oh yeah.
With my non-BTS song being D-Day, August D. I don't know. I feel like as a New Year's, like the end of the year sentiment of like future's gonna be okay is what I needed for the end of the year. And I think he's not wrong.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Future's gonna be okay, everybody.
Future's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
My BTS song this week is Spring Day.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm sick, okay? So...
Spring Day is just that bitch. You know, like, she is the queen.
She is that bitch.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you guys will be getting quite a lot of stuff, actually, on Christmas Eve, or New Year's Eve, I should say.
Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And my non-BTS song is Deep Down by TXT. It just felt on that lower kind of mood.
Yeah, it's a vibe, honestly.
It really is.
I don't know, I feel like this year, like, Christmas and, like, New Year's has been kind of just, like, a chill vibe. You know, like, I don't feel like going out or, like, having, like,
it's been giving me those nostalgic vibes, somehow.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But yeah, this brings us to the end of this week's episode. As usual, we have a new podcast episode coming out every Thursday, and a new clip coming out every Sunday at 3 p.m. EST. Look forward to this Sunday because there's gonna be a lot of shit going on.
There's gonna be a lot. You
can also listen to us on any app where you would listen to your podcasts on the go. And you can find us on our social medias at ArmyThinkTank or at ArmyThinkTank Podcast. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. On that note, before I lose my voice, have a good week.
And we'll see you Thursday.
And we'll see you next year.
We'll see you next year.
I'm so funny. Bye.